relationships in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So North Carolina's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be...
Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He might want another play. Lopez to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. The Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. So Clemson's offense will have its first possession of the game. They're led by a sensational signal caller, and Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary. And there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this cornerback and use safety coverage over the top, some zone, to try and get him as many doubles as they can, but you can't double cover all game long. This guy's going to be on an island from time to time, and you know that's when the quarterback's going to go after.
And I was about to say, dude, I'm not giving you that opportunity. I'm not putting him on the island. I'm going to use zone coverages. I'm going to try to hide him as much as I can. You see this all the time. You know you're in a deficiency. How do you mask it? How do you hide it? If he goes one-on-one on an island, that's a bad job calling defense.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Clemson will send the punt team out. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. He'll get this drive started from the 29. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The offense changing the play. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size. Still got him on the turf. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Lopez wants to fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Tight end now in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quickly complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this third and long. Under fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Randall. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. That's caught. It's Green. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Fires into the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
When you get in the red area, as a quarterback, you got to be dialed in. You got to be really sharp, really crisp. You have to play with great timing. The field is so shrunk. Everybody's got such a little area to cover. Fitting it in tight windows is tough to do, and he failed on that.
Looking for more room. Smashes him with the stiff arm. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
There's a lot of different ways to generate explosive plays. This offense likes to do it on the ground because they've got difference makers, including that guy right there.
And that difference was made for sure in the defense. This is why you need the relentless pursuit. First guy misses, you got to have another one ready.
And so if you're on offense, man, force feed this dude the ball. Give it back to him.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got it in the middle. It's Hood. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. They are really clicking along, first and goal on just the fourth play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, UNC!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on first down. He's got an open man. Breaks into the open. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Clemson has just been prolific at the receiver position. More scheme or more talent? I'd argue it's both, David.
Yeah.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Throwing right. He makes a catch. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on 2nd and goal. Lopez to pass. Pressure coming. North Carolina. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Rides to the back. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Lopez wants to fire. Gets it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Quarterback just trying to spit it out to his running back in the flat there, but the defender all over him. As soon as he caught that football, he went down for a loss.
The short hands, it's Green. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught, close to the marker, it's Green. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that...
Turning it on! Smashes through the tackle. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. They'll use the run. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Clemson is quick to the line. For a quarterback as highly touted as Cade Klubnik was, I think he would even tell you he started slowly, but man, the progression, the improvement has been exponential, Jesse.
It has, Reese, and he's played big in big games as of late. You think back to last year's ACC championship game, and then I would argue his game against Texas, even in the loss in the playoff, that might have been his best game of the season, making throw after throw. You can see why he was so highly recruited, and if he plays up to that standard week in, week out,
he's loose. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Zings it complete to the right. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Lopez to pass. Finds his man. It's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
well, they're working the slot receiver on a drag route here. He's just kind of fighting his way through the traffic. He's able to come out the other side and present a nice target for the quarterback.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Dumps it to the back. Catch in the middle. It's Hood. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snagged in the middle. It's gone. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hood. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the 1st down.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. He'll start this drive firing. A strike downfield. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Got his man downfield. Speeding down the left side. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
I love screen passes on offense, and you got to do them in different ways. So the running backs, you can do them to receivers, do them to tight ends. Didn't gain any yards on that one, but don't be afraid to dial that play up again later.
Oh, they're after him. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, he did a good job getting to the middle of the field. That's where the offense wanted to attack on that play. He's just got to do a better job looking that football in.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Lopez wants to fire. Finds his tight end. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, first down.
The give to the tailback. Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. And the Tar Heels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Shows him the stiff arm.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
Fires to the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
On the ground, it's Haynes. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. And the returner will be brought down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. It's complete to the right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up 3rd down. The Tigers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll sneak in and try to surge forward. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws out the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And now on second down for this offense. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Spits it out to the back. Caught over the middle, it's Randall. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pulls it in. It's Williams. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Haynes. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. End off from the shotgun. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Makes the grab. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They're going to run it. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Clemson will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Wiggles free. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Clemson. And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
Well, when you've got a quarterback that has this type of ability, there's no question what your strategy is going to be week in, week out, right? They want to throw the football. They want to hurt you with their ability to push it downfield through the air. 3 passing TDs in this one already.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Got a man. It's Green.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got another 25. Touchdown, UNC. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Memphis is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 4 over Tulsa. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. On the run, it's Haynes. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. Rushes on him. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. To the air on 1st down. The throw. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Tar Heels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job.
He lobs one high down the left side. North Carolina! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Clemson, 24.
Coming out with it, it's Brown. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
On the play.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Finds his man, it's Williams. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got a man, it's Brown. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Brown. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's Henry. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun. He makes the grab. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. He wants to throw it again. Looking for the goal line. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. They'll try to sneak it. Sneaks into the end zone.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed.
The end zone, picked off.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window, ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Lopez to pass. Finds the tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. But that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, in that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. With the catch, it's Green. He is stopped short, and isn't that going to make things interesting? Looking for room, it's Haynes. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick. The offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for loss.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. Running back searching for a hole. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. And the Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Lopez wants to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Green. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. They want that clock to run. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got his man. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll run it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, 2 things you're thinking about here offensively is, 1, you want to take as much time off the clock. But 2, you really want to score another touchdown to make this a 2-possession game. You could almost ice it if you can find a way to get in the end zone here.
Tar Heels. And they take it in for 6 more points. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game. And guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. On target. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time.
No gain on the play. Brings up.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Haynes. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Here's a throw downfield late. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture,